Hi, I'm Wintrosity. Just thought I'd give you guys a little update as to what's been happening. The last video was an update, but whatever. As you can see, I'm in a different room right now. Don't worry, this is temporary. I forgot my tripod at home, so no cool camera angles, but I guess we'll make it work. I got the phone up on a desktop PC, so it's functioning. I'm not doing too hot right now. You know how I kept saying I was too busy to work on stuff in the last video? That's only partially true. Although yes, I am extremely busy and have very little free time. It's really hard to do work during that free time. It's like some weird combination of burnout and depression. It's become really hard to do anything. Have you ever seen an animal get so tired that it just lies down and doesn't move? You can't do anything to get it moving. You kick it and it doesn't move. Right? You can't do anything. That's kind of how I feel mentally. Turns out going at 110% for months isn't sustainable or healthy, and that's not even the worst of it. I'm feeling horrible personally, but the world isn't doing great either. For no particular reason, my hopes for the future have been drastically decreasing since about January 20th. The economy is tanking. Geopolitical conflicts are only getting worse. Suicide rates have been skyrocketing since November. Wonder why? And politicians in this country are either giving the lamest and least effective protesting I've ever seen, or are the ones causing the problems. The worst part is that it worms its way into any conversations I have. I can't talk to people about fun things or distract myself because I've been cursed with a half-decent intelligence and pattern recognition. And that really sucks for someone who gets their comfort primarily through talking to people. All of my favorite games are losing their spark. All of my favorite things to do, hobbies, what used to be a long list of things that I would do to feel better, or things I would do in my free time, has fallen down to about 2 things. And it's a miracle if I have the free time and mental energy to do them. Kind of sucks. I'm just tired. It's hard to get out of bed in the morning sometimes. But I gotta keep my chin up. I've got shit to do, people to please, and mental illnesses to ignore. Plus, maybe things aren't too bad. I mean, this is the part of the video where I glaze myself. My Instagram hit over 1,200 followers. It's actually over 1,300 now. That's how much it changed in like 2 days. I mean, really, it didn't change that much. I just didn't check the follower count when I wrote the script. But the point is, I've got 2 reels on there that did really well. I've been live streaming a lot, and I'm almost at affiliate, right? I could make money. That'd be huge for me. Actually kind of getting something out of this other than just the pleasure of making stuff, which is definitely a huge part of it, but money's nice. And YouTube has been YouTube, I haven't really been making stuff for YouTube, but I think I finally figured out kind of a template or like a kind of mental state to really be able to focus and make good or decent videos better than the first ones I made. I'm still working on voice acting stuff. I mean, I haven't really had the energy to make a bunch of auditions or a demo reel or really search for more opportunities. And I've kind of been getting a lot of rejections back because their first thought is, this is a guy without a demo reel and with no prior experience, so we're not going to hire him. But other than that, it's been pretty great. Once I get all that stuff going, once I get it really going, I'm sure I'll be the next Michael Kovac. You won't have an indie pilot without me. Plus, on top of all of that, I've got a lot of great people in my life. Regardless of all the other stuff that might happen, and the complications that come with just dealing with people. I got a lot of great people in my life. For one reason or another, I benefit a lot from them. You gotta focus on the good side sometimes. It's really easy to get caught up in all the negativity. I've made it this far. I can make it a little bit farther. And eventually it'll stop being so hard. Sometimes it's hard to believe it, but life is pretty great.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service. The number you dialed is not in service. Is no longer in service. The number you have dialed is no longer in service. The number you dialed is not in service. The number you have dialed is no longer in
You're not working hard enough. What? I said, you're not working hard enough. What do you mean? I think I'm working pretty hard. How bad do you want it? I want it really bad. It's just that life is tough, man, and excuses. I'm sorry. If you wanted it that bad, you would find the energy for it. It's not that simple, isn't it? No, it's not. I think you are just lying to yourself to make yourself feel better. Get back to work. Yes, sir.